in the diary room last night, didn't we? About 4 or something.
Yeah.
There was just nothing to do. And that's amazing.
Crazy.
We will have a task tomorrow. Bet we
Yeah,
do.
definitely. There's nothing to do on a Sunday, is there? Really?
Well, this is Big Brother with all housemates gathered on the sofas. Then they'll say it's gonna be, will the blank housemate run to the diary room?
Yeah.
Or one housemate run to the diary room. People start knocking people out, giving a couple elbows.
Yeah.
Get to the diary room.
Is Rex still awake?
No, he's in bed. He's asleep in bed.
Yeah, well, I want to have a word with him for shit stirring.
Yeah, it's bang on that saying that. Like, it was literally as soon as he'd walked out of the room as well.
Oh, what's happening now?
Well,
Madness.
like, Dennis has obviously got a bit of an issue with Mohammed. Apparently, he'd made some...
Like Sylvia and Dennis, yeah, they're nice people, yeah, and I like them a lot, right? But the thing is they know so much about this shit. Like, I mean, my guy Dennis.
Start being proper parallel, you'll end up as fucking back.
Did anyone take my cup of tea?
Huh?
Did anyone take my cup of tea away?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Damn.
You have to make another one. But the thing is they're good at this, and so it's like when they say something, it's like you just have to. You only get it's like they could be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you want to let your friendship make you believe everything, but then at the same time you're like.
You've got to take stuff on face value though. The majority of the time, you can't like try and read into things because otherwise you proper will
go crazy,
yeah.
nuts,
and you'll have no mates.
But at the same time,
you'll
be
walking around all day looking for someone to hold a conversation with.
That is
as long
true.
as possible.
That is the worst too, is when you have to look for people to hold a conversation with.
Yeah.
But then you seen, but even with the Alex situation though, that's the same kind of thing. You'd be sure asked out if you left, and then the day you leave, everyone's fucking just like, yep, they're gone. Didn't like them anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is that what it was like?
Well, that's what it's been like today, hasn't it?
They told you when you got here, they straight told you about this girl, and you got the impression that no one liked her, and that is not true.
It's not true.
She had basically she didn't stay up this late.
I thought she was like Satan.
But if we was on the couch,
she was really nice girl.
She wasn't really sound, but
the thing is, you knew where you stood with her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was no backstabbing, there's no bitching. She just said what she thought, and I would, if I'm playing a game, which is what this is, I'd rather be with people who are honest than people who are sly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She was never awful to like me or Dale or
Alexander.
Darnell, or she just had problems with certain people, but like, who doesn't have problems with, you don't get on with everyone. She just did it in a different kind of way. That was the difference.
I thought the task thing when she was speaking to Steph in the bathroom, I thought she went a bit overboard like with that, because it was like she was getting the points across that it was a task, but she was making personal like insults to Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
But the funny thing is, I don't think we would have broke that task without her. I don't think, it's not that we wouldn't have had our doubts, but we wouldn't have done anything about it. And her objection, even though they sat her down, was what convinced Big Brother that we did not believe it.
I couldn't.
And that day when she objected, other people were supposed to stand up and say object too, and nobody did. Not even me.
Oh, were they?
Not even me.
Were they?
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna object, Everyone's
I-
like, yeah, I'll object as well, dude.
The thing is,
I
though,
wasn't
if it
gonna
was
go.
a real wedding, man, and imagine if you stood up and objected.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what everyone was
snide.
thinking.
I did laugh
Yeah.
like when the
You've
thing he
just
said,
looked like the
Yeah.
evilest person. You've just ruined someone's
because
wedding.
they said if anybody
Yeah.
knows of any legal impediment, and then she spoke up and was like, I object.
I
and
couldn't
then,
do
like,
that.
and then
Even if
It said
And then
that's
they
not a
could just
legal
went-
impediment.
that's not
Yeah.
a legal impediment.
yeah, I
Please
couldn't
sit
do
down.
that. Just on the, even if 10% of it could be a wedding,
Yeah.
you can't ruin someone's wedding.
Yeah. And
I
like,
mean,
That's
basically,
why I
Wouldn't do
felt
it
so
there.
shit when Mikey came in here and was saying
What
that
you
people-
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wanted to
Came in,
throw-
everyone was looking
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
I was
So-
like, I went in there and I was like, oh my god, my life's over.
I know, that's it. I am voted out.
Yeah, just
See,
like
yeah,
a
that's
figure
it.
of hay. Guy who tries to ruin weddings,
but yeah,
He
like,
was out there,
spoil
Mikey.
people's happiness. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So, when I see how they act toward Alex, and then they come and say, and be all nice and chatty to me, I'm starting to think, wait a sec. So, are they doing the same thing they did to Alex to me?
Yeah.
It
And
was
you-
funny how, like, as soon, literally, she had a group of friends, sort of thing, in here, like you do. And it was just funny how, as soon as she went out the door, then people just, oh, well, I hated her. And you just think, well, hang on, you were the best of friends
best
before,
Yeah.
And
and
Yeah.
now all of a sudden you hate her.
I
I've not
See,
called her
that's what
once.
I
That's
said
so
all the way
scary.
through. I'm
surprised
just
when,
like,
when that came out. I
that's
was
what
like,
happened to.
oh my
That's the
God.
kind of thing I do. That's what I've said all the way through the process. Like when they was asking me to say, I was like, you know, what people do you like? I was like, oh, I don't want to say anyone because whoever I mentioned will turn out to be the
Yeah.
horrible people who are slagging me
That's
off and
scary,
stabbing me
dude.
in the back.
Yeah.
And stuff. I'm like the worst judge of character. in the
I
world.
mean,
I think Luke, Luke, he told you the most about her situation, about what happened, and like the funny thing is she told me that he was actually one of her favorite people in the house.
yeah, he don't know that. I think Luke just would be everyone's. He's he'd be quite a popular guy anyway, wouldn't he?
Mm.
He
I
might
mean-
not like her though.
in terms
Exactly,
of
that
in ter-
sucks.
I can't imagine Luke would like someone who's like quite loud though and like bullyish though. To
Mm.
be fair to him, he's not like.
Yeah.
in terms of like me, I was getting along with her until like I wore the basically wore it. We did the dress up for my birthday.
I think it started before that though, mate. To be honest, I think it started with the whole breakfast thing.
Is
Do
it?
you know what I mean?
But that ain't even an issue anyway. We're just talking about the people that to the end were like, yeah, we're your friend, and then like as soon as she left, it was like,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you.
pretty snidey. That.
Mm.
And
And I
plus,
was
it was
just like,
kind of
oh.
harsh that Big Brother pressed the wrong button to make the announcement in here. With just
Yeah, that was a
and
That
she
was
just
a
went
shame.
and
What was
I
that?
was
What
like,
happened?
Like
He
he
was-
was
yeah.
he was in the diary room, obviously talking about his birthday and stuff like that. And like when obviously they press a button to over like the tannoy, like so they can speak to you in the diary room and ask you.
And the only thing I told Big Brother is, everyone else dressed up except that,
Was Alex religious then?
She said she was Muslim. She said she
Oh.
was Muslim, but I would be a better Muslim than she is. But I can't say I'm.
Yeah.
They said, really and truly, we made an error which it never occurs. I quote,
Mm.
never occurs.
It's craziness. But yep, that's about it. That's what goes down around here. In the best Big Brother 9 cast ever.
People from all corners of the world.
It's weird how your life revolves around this little bubble of being in this programme. It's just,
The Truman Show.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Just
There's no
small things become massive
There's
things.
no
don't
getting
they?
away from anything.
Yeah, or people, really. You don't get 5
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
to yourself.
Have you had your moment where you go into a room to talk to somebody yet, and then the camera, and then you're about to get to talk, and
Yeah.
it's like, zzz,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, showtime.
They need to oil them. They need silence cameras. Even not even those. You hear people running,
Yeah.
and you just hear them. They're coming for you.
I've said this
that-
loads of times though. I don't really grasp the concept that there's people and be loads of people watching. I just
Oh,
can't
yeah.
understand it like at all. I know there's cameras here and stuff, but they just look like
You do
cameras.
switch off to
And
don't
they'll-
you?
yeah, and
Like,
there'll
But
be,
you do
and there'll
switch
be
off.
nothing on the other end.
I switched off completely on my birthday. Just completely switched off. There's nothing. I was just having fun.
Dressed as a woman.
Rest of it,
Yeah, always, yeah.
You look better than me.
Oh, that was crazy.
Daniel was wicked.
Oh man, that was, oh my